Shamim, what's this?
It's a kienyeji piggy bank.
It's a kienyeji piggy bank. What do you do with this?
You put coins in the hope that it will turn into 100,000 by the end of the year.
We're already February, and I don't see this thing to be. It doesn't seem any heavier. I'm contributing to this piggy bank. How much is this? $50. So I'm contributing $50. Hey guys, Shamim is a business lady, and this is
a mama boga.
A mama boga. Brilliant.
Not even a mama boga.
Maybe I can make it interesting. You want us to put
yes.
it here? Will we be sharing the cost?
No.
Does it have any running cost? You have monthly charges. It doesn't have any monthly charges, but my money is too big. Hey everyone, Abayakili here from the xCreators Hub, your go-to channel for mastering essential skills in business and technology. I remember my scrappy college days, starting my first startup with limited resources, as in seriously limited. Today, we are diving into a topic near and dear to every startup founder's heart, the money savings hacks for startups. Whether you are just starting out or looking to cut costs, these tips that I will share with you will help you bootstrap your business on a budget. Get ready for actionable money saving hacks to help you launch and grow your dream business without breaking the bank. Did I hear Fuliza? That too. So before we look at this deeply, let's shift our mindset to this bootstrapping. Bootstrapping isn't about limitations. It's about resourcefulness and creativity. We'll focus on maximizing value, minimizing the waste, and finding clever solutions. Today, we'll focus on 10 hacks that have helped me along the way to build businesses and startups. These come from lessons and challenges and successes that I applied, I encountered to get where I am today. Hack number 1, minimalism. First up, let's talk about the power of minimalism. Trim the fat from your expenses and focus only on what's essential for your business. This is really important. Cut the unnecessary subscriptions, services you are hooked on to, overhead costs that keep your budget lean and mean. For instance, you can use AWS for your server to host your website. Once you register, you can apply for the startups program. This gives you plenty of credits for you to use for up to 2 years without paying for server costs. Avoid expensive office spaces. You can use co-working spaces. You can choose maybe to work from home, or maybe you can share an office with others. Cut off on fancy equipments. For example, you don't need a Mac to actually build an iOS app. You can use tools such as Flutterflow, or you can build a Flutter app or React Native app that you can export to either Android and iOS. You can use CI/CD tools such as CodeMagic.io, which can enable you to build those software applications automatically, and IPA for iOS, AAB for Android, and be able to push those to the Play Store so that your users can start testing and stuff. So you actually can work on a minimal to be able to build your business or startup without incurring too much costs. Let's go on hack number 2, which is prioritize ruthlessly. What's the absolute core of your product or service? Focus there first. If you offer products, what is the most important product? Which one do you want to sell faster? Which one do you want to reach your clients? If it's a service, the same. Then focus on that. Avoid feature creep. Resist the urge of doing everything at once. Remember, even the word lean can be powerful on its own. One mistake I learned while building Findex was to focus on different business verticals all at once. By the end of the day, I had like 54 businesses all in one application. All these 54 businesses needed us to work on them, needed us to do marketing, needed us to sell them. So this became too much and very expensive to work on all of them at once. You can build a WordPress, for instance, WordPress page, maybe just create a simple landing page, maybe on like these website builders like Wix, and focus on one or two of your products. Then maybe build an Android application and later an iOS application. You don't have to build all these at once. You can start the easiest as you move slowly. This will help you focus on the most important things as you move to include others. Hack number 3, embrace free and open source tools. There's wealth of amazing free sources available out there. Website builders, design tools, project management platforms, and many more others. Do your research. Leverage these to your advantage. Surprisingly, there are many free open source tools you can leverage. I will create an episode and talk about some of these tools that have helped me along the way. Take a minute to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we drop a new episode. Hack number 4, outsource strategically. Not everything needs to be done in-house. You don't have to do everything yourself. Consider outsourcing non-core tasks to freelancers or virtual assistants. This usually frees up your time and expertise for high-impact activities. Sometimes you may not be good at coding, but as a founder, you may be intrigued to learn and build on your own. This is good, but very costly in the long run. This is a very big mistake. Focus on what you are genuinely good at and delegate what you are not to others. Hack number 5, get creative with marketing. This is very important. While I was starting, I used to think that to do marketing, you need big money, big dollars. You need a lot of money for you to do marketing. But that is not true. Utilize social media. Social media is here and it's revolutionizing every business. Content marketing, influencer marketing, guerrilla tactics. You can search those online. There are so many resources on how you can do those to achieve your goals. Social media is everything. People are consuming content like crazy. Just ask yourself how many times you check TikTok in a week, Reels, YouTube Shorts. They're everywhere. You can't even run away from them. You just click an application, they are there. People are creating content. In fact, right now, everyone should have a channel. You should have an active social media platform, maybe on YouTube, maybe on TikTok. You should have it. Build relationship, engage with your audience, offer valuable content, create content, give them content, give them product, give them services that you market with them, give them that content, make them know what you're selling, or let them relate with your products or services. Never assume. Those comments they reply on your posts. Answer them, answer their curiosity. Keep your content valuable. They will always refer others to your products and or your services. Hack number 6, leverage partnerships and collaborations. Partner with other startups, influencers, or even competitors. If it's a mutually beneficial initiative, why would they not want to partner with you? This is another lesson I learned the hard way. Collaborating could help you reach a market segment you are not currently serving. It is usually an easy way to reach a wider audience. Don't be afraid to ask other founders. You'd be surprised at how much they would love to associate with your brand. Share resources, audiences, expertise. This will amplify your reach. This is one thing we often overlook. Never forget, sharing is caring. These people love when you share with them stuff. You share a link today, tomorrow they will remember you for that, and they will refer somebody to you because you shared with them something that they love. Before we go to the next hack, I would like to introduce today's sponsors, who are Mambao Heritage and Consultancy. Mambao Heritage and Consultancy Limited are based in Mombasa, Kenya, and their main aim is to preserve coastal, cultural information and heritage for future generations. They offer other services to community such as videography, photography, and more. Don't forget to check out their website, www.mwambaoheritage.co.ke. I have attached the link down, so please check it out. Hack number 7, the power of negotiation. Don't forget about the power of negotiation. When it comes to vendor contracts, office space leases, equipment purchases, always negotiate for the best possible terms. You'll be surprised at how much you can save from a little of bargaining. It's a challenge personally I deal with. I'm the kind of person, how much this $200, pack it up, here's your money, receipt, cool, I just go. Then later I find somewhere it's a little cheaper than that, and then I'm like, seriously, I could have negotiated for a better price. But it's okay, but it's a good skill to have a negotiating power. It usually helps you to save a few more dollars. Hack number 8, embrace remote work. Remote work is another money-saving hack. By allowing your team to work remotely, you can save on an office rent, utilities, overhead expenses, even carbon credits. Building a startup with carbon credits in mind is a good ethical way. Plus, remote work offers flexibility and can even attract top talent from around the world. You could be lacking a certain skill in your startup, but because there's somebody in places like, let's say Argentina, they have that kind of skill, they can work for your startup from there while you are here. It's usually a good thing. Hack number 9, alternative funding option. Consider alternative funding option. Explore crowdfunding grants, pitch competitions for you to raise capital without giving up equity. With a little creativity and persistence, you can bootstrap your business without breaking the bank. This is usually really helpful. There are so many crowdfunding platforms, there are so many competitions that come all year round, so it's good you grab on those opportunities, you apply. Once you get opportunity, you go. It's also a good way of you getting in touch with others, creating connections. You can get businesses that you can work together. You can learn how you can pitch to investors, how you can pitch to your partners, business partners and such. It's usually a good, I've often gotten people I've worked with, or I'm even working with currently, from these places where I go to do pitches and stuff. The last but not the least is the gig economy. This is something we often overlook, but freelance talents like graphic designing, copywriting, coding, you don't have to do this yourself. You can save money in platforms such as Upwork and Fiverr. They get to offer affordable services without the overhead of hiring full-time employees. So you don't employ them, they are just there offering the services. You pay them some little money, they do the work for you, they deliver, and you are good to go. It's usually a good thing for you to also consider using the gig economy to work for you. Remember, bootstrapping is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the challenges, be resourceful, and don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment. Move fast, break things fast. Share your own money savings hacks in the comments below. Let's build a supportive community of bootstrapping entrepreneurs. Thank you for joining me today. Subscribe to xCreator Hub for more business and tech hacks to fuel your entrepreneurial journey. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more tips on building and growing your startup. Happy bootstrapping. See you in the next video. Cheers.